Hello students, welcome back to my channel Maths by Poonam Shukla. In this video, you will learn about factor theorem. When factor theorem is used, proof of factor theorem, definition of factor theorem and many more things you will learn in this video. So factor theorem is used when the factoring of polynomials completely. It is a theorem that links factor and zeros of the polynomials. Zeros of the polynomials we already learned in previous video. If you don't remember or if you didn't see, watch my that video, you can go through that video, then you can understand this. It is a special case of polynomial remainder theorem. So here, according to the factor theorem, if fx is a polynomial of degree n is greater or equal than 1 and a is any real number, then x minus a is a factor of fx if fa equals to 0. So theorem says x minus a is a factor of fx if fa equals to 0. What fx is, and fx is a polynomial of degree n and where degree is always greater or equal than 1. A is any real number. So also we can say this is one way to prove the factor theorem, and there is another way to prove the factor theorem. Another way or converse of theorem says if x minus s a is a factor of fx, then you have to prove f equals to 0. That is written here. We can say if x minus a is a factor of polynomial fx, then f equals to 0. This proves the converse of the theorem. So we'll see the both proofs in another slide. A polynomial fx has what we have discussed here. That is written here. A polynomial fx has a factor x minus a if and only if fa equals to 0. This is one of the method to solve or to do the factorization of polynomials. There could be another method too. Now we will go for proofs of factor theorem. So we will prove that x minus a or x minus c, we have taken c here, a variable which could be any real number. So x minus c is a factor of fx if f equals to 0. Using remainder theorem, if you remember, if you don't remember, go through my previous videos, but I will tell you here the formula for remainder theorem. This is the dividend, this is divisor, this is quotient, and this is remainder. The theorem was dividend, which we proved already. Dividend equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. That remainder theorem says, right? So we have written here remainder theorem in the form of polynomial expressions, where fx is the target polynomial, you can say, and qx is the quotient polynomial. Here, since or if fc equals to 0, here since fc equals to 0, so we are replacing fc by 0 in this remainder theorem. So we get fx equals to x minus c into qx plus 0. So fx equals to x minus c into qx. Now you can say x minus c is a factor of polynomial x. But how? I'll give you one example by taking two numbers. Suppose there is 13 and you are having two factors, or you can say three factors of this 18. So you can say 9 is a factor of 18, or you can say 2 is a factor of 18, or you can say 3 is a factor of 18, 3 is a factor of 18. So these are the factors. So just like that, fx equals to x minus c into qx, having x minus c a factor of this fx, hence proved. Another method by remainder theorem again. So remainder theorem, we have written this remainder theorem. In this remainder theorem, what we will do, if x minus c is a factor of fx, then remainder must be 0. That we know. if these are the factors of 18, so there is no remainder in it because this is dividing completely. So if you are dividing by 9, dividing by 9, so it is dividing completely, right? So there is no remainder. So remainder, no remainder means remainder is 0. So if x minus c exactly divides fx, so therefore f equals to 0 hence proved. There are some points or some statements to remember. The remainder is 0 when fx is exactly divided by c, that we have proved here. X minus c is a factor of fx, that we have proved in previous slide. C is a 0 of function fx or f equals to 0, that we know 0 of the polynomials. In 0 of the polynomials, we have learned this. Here are, now we will learn how to use factor theorem. So factor theorem, here are some steps which you have to read it, all steps. And here, rather than using polynomial long division method to factorize the polynomial series, we can use factor theorem, right? Or another way to define the factor theorem is, usually when a polynomial is divided by a binomial, we will get a remainder. Usually, not always. The quotient obtained is called as depressed polynomial. So in that case, quotient obtained is called as depressed polynomial. When polynomial is divided by one of its binomial factor, if you get remainder as 0, the factor theorem is illustrated as follows. The factor theorem is here, which you can illustrate in. If you are dividing a polynomial by one of its binomial factor, and if you get remainder 0, then you can say fx has a factor x minus c if fc equals to 0, where fx is a polynomial of degree n, where n is greater than or equal to 1 for any real number c. So this is the definition, or this is the theorem which how you can illustrate it. Here are some observations which you have to remember while you are solving the problems related to factor theorem. So these are the, you can say these are the some formulas, and this is the definition of factor theorem which already I told in both ways. And here are some formulas which you have to learn and which you have to remember while you are solving the problems. In next video, you will see problems related to factor theorem. Till then, subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get notifications for new uploads. Until then, bye bye. Have fun.